What's going on YouTube? My name is Vincilla and welcome back to another Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus video. So for today, of course, as always, it's going to be the normal run, the daily Eden run. It's not really so daily if I'm uh, not really playing as much, just a little bit so often. I believe the last time I played was 9 days ago, I think. It's felt like a little bit more over a week, but not really that long, you know. But we're just back at it again with you know, normal Eden run, just like I always do in everything. And so we're gonna have Stitches and Dirty Mind. So for today's seed here is gonna be Hogs JDQ4. Actually, it's not. That's not an O. That's a 0, by the way. So yeah, we're gonna start with Stitches. Stitches kind of teleports us to wherever it's placed. Well, that's interesting. Okay. We have Maw the Void and a Devil Deal. The first floor Devil Deal. I definitely kind of want Maw the Void here. And that's us going to our Devil Deal from the red chest there. So Maw the Void early on is relatively pretty good, I'd say. Say so myself. Is that a sacrifice? Oh, jeez, okay. Is that a good sacrifice of hearts that I have? Luckily, we have like 3. And now we're just kind of now we're kind of scaling a little bit almost. Our stats though, well, I'm gonna pick up that soul heart when we go to the next floor. I don't want to pick it up right away. Let's see. I wonder if there was like other stuff as well. Our stats are not too bad. I think when we didn't really tank our, I think it tanks our damage multiplier. Kind of went down a little bit. Not really too bad. And Dirty Mind as well. If we need a refresher, a little recap. We get Wrath. We're gonna get some bombs here. Hopefully some bombs, or we're just gonna get Mr. Boom. Each time we see like these poops laying scattered, we can spawn these little friendly Diglets. We got Mr. Boom. I'd probably actually not there. I would want to assume right here. Use Mr. Boom here. Yep. Got our 3 coins. We're gonna be able to buy the soul heart in our store, but I'd much rather would wanna possibly get both treasure map and our soul hearts. Oh, we have rather red poops. It's interesting. And also, yes, if there are different variants of the poops, there will be different variants of the poop Diglets as well. So I find pretty funny. And we face a horseman. Famine, though. Not blue famine, unfortunately, as he would give us an extra soul heart. And yep, could keep him meat as well. Yeah, it's not really so great to face a horseman in the very first floor, because you're just gonna get a whole lot of nothing. Man, I would have liked Remote Detonator too, but I guess we're just gonna walk away with a soul heart. At least it's not like coupon or something, but I would much rather like to know at least how the layout is. One thing that Stitches does is it allows us to actually go into these curse rooms without a hassle, without, you know, ever paying a price of an HP, as I showcased in the previous floor, and right now as well. I'm gonna charge up Maw of the Void before we go into these rooms. So our D20, not D20, sorry, 2020 is also fantastic. Fantastic pickup. D20 and Maw of the Void too. That's kind of insane. We get the hero font. Black Rune, it allows us to maybe get a stat up if we get to a pedestal of some sort. What room is this? Oh. Oh, these are the regular bomb spiders. Not the troll spiders. And normally, charge key, it's interesting. I'm gonna leave that on the floor just in case. Just in case we actually get an active item that probably worthwhile into like actually grabbing. On the way, we're just gonna clean that up a little bit. And our store should be down here. Oh, we gotta go further. There's that guy down there. Here it is. Whole bunch of hearts. Interesting. The groove might be here. And it is. And a whole bunch of pills. Alrighty. We could actually spend another bomb here just to not waste our key. And then go into the store. And we get a Forget-Me-Now. Forget-Me-Now on this floor. I mean, we would get another chance at the... not only the item room, our boss room, and our store. Ooh, there's options. I'm gonna actually bomb this just that way I could probably get... I'd ideally want to get there's options. Plus having to have a High Priestess as well. I'm gonna keep the... Actually, we'll take this just to flesh out the boss here. But I do want to use a Forget-Me-Now this floor. And we get Duke of Flies. Poor Duke. About to get stomped. Poor Duke. And growth hormones. Let's see what we get in our devil deal, and it's absolutely nothing. Alrighty. So I'm not too fond of letting Stitches go this early on, just because of the curse room attempts. But you know, if we're offered something like this to get extra stuff as well, might as well. Especially when we get to early, not early, but when we are in early floors. It's why a little bit suitable to actually go through the levels just because it's so early on. Especially in floor 2 when we just got an item that can actually spawn 2 pedestals for our treasure room. And a possible chance for the double deal. We have more dingles. Here's our boss room. We don't want to clear the boss, and then we'll get to our rooms here. Get Baby Plum. I don't think this floor will access the store here, just because we already have 5. Ooh, Eternal Heart. It's also really good. We have 5 cents, and I'd much rather would not really have a risk to kind of exactly use our bombs, or not use our bombs, but use our keys. My Evil Eye. Shard of Glass. Do not want either of these. We had our. Did we had our blank room somewhere? Or did we just drop it? I'm sort of confused. I also just realized that we have our trinket, the cork. Here's our fool's gold. Well, not a fool's gold, but like just singular. Go ahead and spend a bomb for it. Get 9 cents. I would normally not want to go and open the store, which I kind of don't want to do. Let's see here. Secret room might be to the bottom of us. It's not actually. Did our trinket, or did our rune just like disappeared from us? Is that what happened? I literally do not know. I legit don't know. I feel like maybe the secret room might be below, actually, the boss trap room. Or maybe. Yeah, it's probably here. Yes, indeed, and yep. There's no way in heck. I mean, we probably might blow up both the keeper and the machine here. And we absolutely just get a key. I'm gonna keep the... let's go in the store, see what we get. At least, worst case scenario would not be any key. I mean, we get a bomb and ventricle razor. Now that's actually a little bit useful to go in the curse rooms, but I still would have loved stitches. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it actually, just so that way we could have a chance to get in our curse room still, but at a cost of just only one HP, or half HP, I should say. The only problem is I don't know where to put this at exactly. There we go. So what it does exactly is we put down these little portals here, and we activate it again, and we can go in between the tunnels here. Just where I placed the first time, and then going back in and out of where I placed the second. If I do it again, it's going to replenish the very first one, and then be able to go ahead and do the second, just like so. So, is this a better way to actually get in the curse rooms? Not really, just because of what I had before, but it's at least spending half a heart rather than a full. Now, realistically, I would have actually kept stitches just solely for that. But, you know, Forget Me Now comes out, and I can't say no to that. Especially when we're, like, given an opportunity to, like, you know, get some extra stuff. And that second floor just actually gave us a Petrichor Razor. And not so much of a great, item room. Speaking of item rooms, I'm gonna be careful with these gaps here. You get a free key. I'm gonna get into this item room, and we get Cracked Orb or Mr. Mega. Another free key. Getting Cracked Orb would be pretty interesting. Just because if we take damage, of course, everything unlocks and reveals a random room on the map. But also reveals the ultra secret room. And if we get red key later down the road, then it would be pretty nice. But I'm gonna go with me getting more bombs just because I don't have any. I don't want to open the shop. That's a horse pill. Just have only 1 cent. It's not really worth actually going in the store now, since I blew up the machine. It'd be a waste of a key. Also, how are we at 33% for our double deal? Kind of odd. I felt like we kind of did more. No? I feel like it would have been more. AAA battery, I think I'll pick that up just so that way we could probably get something better. Ventricle Razor. Boy, if I could speak. And there are a lot of these empty rooms. And okay, I don't know how that actually hit, but here we are. Gonna charge up our Maw the Void. And we get Stain. Not really much of a fan of Stain as much, but it's not too bad. Get an HP upgrade. I'm gonna grab that just in case we get a triple. Not triple heart, but we get a 2 heart double deal. Bloody Gust. I think I would want to take, but I don't want to sacrifice my HP for it. I mean, my soul hearts, exactly. And neither do I want black powder either. I mean, black powder is pretty nice if I have the movement speed, in which I kind of do at this point. 1.25 is not entirely too bad either. And then if we could just get more movement speed, that would be absolutely amazing. Secret room's not to the left of us right here. It's probably going to be above the elbow room. More so. I know we have more keys than what we have normally, but I do not have that much money to dispose, at least. I mean, even if I get like a little bit of coins or something, probably would not make a difference. But what I am going to do is go in here, and would you look at that? This is what I was looking for. A reason to actually, you know, do these kind of rooms and then get the monies as well. Yeah, let me showcase black powder a bit. Blacktooth. Yeah. Grab that. I mean, it probably depends if we can actually get an active item, a good one at least, out of this. And a half-cent Dreamcatcher. Mom's purse. I mean, Dreamcatcher is probably an obvious choice a bit. Blow this keeper out. Maybe we get more coins. We don't. Maybe we had a chance for a soul heart. Ooh. We need 2 more cents. Especially if we want to get stopwatch now. Let's see here. Super secret room could probably have a temperance machine. It's not in either of these rooms here. Let's say maybe. Probably might be in the elbow. In a sense, probably. But I don't know. We just need 2 coins, game. Just 2 coins. Just 2 coins. Not there. I probably placed it wrong, but it's whatever. Just 2 more coins, game. Just 2 more coins, game. Alright. Well, it is rather unfortunate, but at least we get Dreamcatcher and we're able to see what's going to be on our item rooms, especially the 2 pedestals, to see if it's worth actually getting. But there's no way to get that lock chest, nor do I even know where our super secret room is. Our double deal's still open, surprisingly. And it's gone. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy these guys. And we can just go on to the next floor. What I seen there is Leo and what possibly could be good PhD. Actually, would like to get rid of my Rotten Heart. At least maybe at this point in the game. Thankfully. Oh, almost got damaged there, almost. Almost. That's quite fine. Might be Leo. Oh, it's Ouija board, actually. The Ouija board I'm gonna take, as it's more tears. And spectral tears as well, which is absolutely such an amazing tier stat. Or stat, or no, sorry. It's a tier little, what do you call it? Little condition, I guess you could say. And we get a greed fight, of course. Greed fights are my absolute favorite. And would you look at that? We got ourselves a dime. I was kind of hoping that was going to be good PhD, and seeing that we had actually gotten a temperance machine. Temperance machines with good PhD is going to pay out pretty hefty. Especially when we have good PhD. But only one can dream. Ouija board's good though too. Don't get me wrong. But seeing it at that moment, I was like, oh wow, we're actually gonna get some kind of payout. A little bit dangerous to walk through there, but quite fine. How did a low game? Did I not have my Maw the Void ready? I guess I did not. Get a caffeine pill. Gonna up our movement speed and also spawn a random pill, which of course in these kind of parts of town we do not take any pills. Why is that? Because yeah, we can get bad stats from it. Now we could get good stats, but it's not always all the time. Now, I do want to do a full clear on this floor, just that way we could probably see. And there's a curse room that I kind of wanted to go into. We do get red chests here. Get spiders, and we get troll bombs. Alright, that's cool. Cool game. Not like I didn't want to conserve my soul hearts anyway. But I more so now would want to look for red hearts. And we do got some on the floor. If I were to somehow get any type of soul heart here, then I absolutely would be able to at least take myself down to 1 HP. And then go to the boss trap room, if anything. See, let's go farther. Since we gotta go through all of this. Get our double heart. And then go make our way back over. Now this devil beggar sometimes don't really pay out than they should. I'm actually gonna check to see if the secret room's above the store. And probably might be. It's not gonna be to the right of us here. Let's see here. A goat hoof. Goat hoof is pretty good to have right now. Oh, I did not check that I was actually. I did not actually see that I was a little bit there. I'm not gonna lie. Oops. A little bit my bad. Now maybe I can to just go and see what's in there. But I don't want to dispense any. I didn't want to dispense any soul hearts. I kind of did on accident. So that was a mere my bad on that. Just a mere my bad. Yeah, probably gonna cost me the game, more than likely. Do have coins as well, so we could just give some to the beggar here as well. It could give us hearts. Hey, what do you look at that? I want to play the key beggar. Emperor card I will keep. In this case, if I just don't want to have a floor to go through and restock. I think I'm absolutely actually going to take. No payout, huh? This is a sun card. gonna try this other temperance machine to, and they're gone. I'm actually gonna keep this on card, just for the full map reveal. And restock is a bit interesting now. We don't really have that much coins, but if we end up getting like maybe a Steam Sale, that would be amazing. In order for us to get it though, we need to get it from at least like a greed fight, or maybe some kind of keeper is gonna drop it. But we'll just have to wait and see. Now I believe that the item listen or yo listen, and we get Ghost Baby out of this skull thing here. Oh, okay. I kind of don't know how I would just... Are you serious? That kind of didn't look like it hit me, actually. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, that looked like it didn't hit me. Like, yeah, dude, okay. Sure. Oh my goodness. Big Chud's kinda... There we go. We do have the movement speed now. Oh, Big Chud again. Hello again. Hello again, Big Chud. Thank you, game. I believe the item on the right was the... Oh, it's free limiting. Which if I actually were to kept corkscrew that I had on the very first floor, this creep would have been probably a whole lot more bigger. But I'm gonna get Navi here. Navi's gonna point out the secret rooms or Tinder Rocks or crawl spaces, which is, you know, pretty good, and indicating a little bit of... Goodness. Okay. Indicating a little bit of the... I actually forgot what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Alright, let's just try and find our store now. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Not really seeing a greed boss in our secret room is probably indicating that it is gonna probably be in our store. You just gotta get to it and then find out and see if there is one. And or hopefully that it does not spawn. And in fact, not ever. And then get to keep our items. There's a vortex. And there's a super secret room. Thank you, Navi. We get fortune telling machine. We did have Mom's purse that other floor that I wasn't able to get. I picked that up rather than Dreamcatcher. It'd only be a little bit safer to assume and to, you know, obviously know what kind of items are going to be in the store. So that's the reason why I picked that up rather than Mom's purse and Chariot. We can actually keep, or we can actually use at this floor to get into the curse room possibly. And there you go. There's our super greed. And no Steam Sale. Now don't get me wrong, Steam Sale could possibly be in the next store. It is a shop item, so it could possibly be there. But on the bright side now, this kind of means that there's no No greed right now. At least for the next floor. And probably the only store that we're gonna ever get. Yeah, probably the only store. Now we have a 67% chance that we could probably get into our double deal. Or a double room, I should say. It's technically a double deal, but getting into the double room, you would need to have a chance. A chance to. Blowing out the Rotten Beggar would up our chances a bit more. 17, yeah, 85%. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna drop this right here. The sun card. Probably would want to use it next floor. We get Fallen now. So we're gonna get possibly... I mean, it's confirmed that we're gonna get a devil item from Fallen. But hopefully maybe two good ones. And look at that, we get the mark. Get a black heart and movement speed and damage up as well. So it's in our double deal, and oh, what do you look at that? Krampus fight. And we absolutely get Head of Krampus. Also, what damaged me was these fires. Okay. The mark, though. The mark's not entirely too bad. Not at all. We're almost capped at the movement speed. Which I'd kind of like just because we have... we have black powder. Just because we're able to make these circles faster. But at the same time, I'm not really too much of a fan of that much movement speed at all. Wanted to see what would be in here. In our cursor. And of course, it's a whole lot of nothing. Now, what I could do as well is I could open these guys. Get a free key. And just dip out. I don't really have to do much of that. Now, probably it would have been better if I did were to actually go and complete the waves if I had an active item, but I don't. I do have enough money here, so I'm gonna go ahead and dispense some of it in our fortune telling machine, and hopefully we get soul hearts out of it. Hey, would you look at that?
A fortune.
Probably the better way to actually get our soul hearts through this floor, at least. As you saw right there. It also dispenses the tarot cards, as you saw as well. And maybe some trinkets as well. I was gonna say maybe runes. I think. I could be mistaken though. I do actually want counterfeit penny. Just because I want to lower down our movement speed a little bit. Just because I don't want it to be that much. We get the reverse tower card. There would be a chance that we could get a Tinder Rock out of this card. So ideally, I kind of want to look for an empty room, maybe. Do I get our soul heart? Another one. Another one, thank you. Ooh. We get Holy Crown. We get a treasure spawn. Or we get to spawn an item room and a shop in the cathedral. Which I was gonna kinda do actually, because this run's kinda... I feel like I just want to end the run a little bit early. We get Soul of Maggie. And Curse Penny. Okay. I don't want to keep Counterfeit Penny that much. I got 2 cents out of it. That's cool. Just because I think maybe right now having counterfeit penny right now, and then when we get to the next floor is going to be the last stop for our shop. But at least it's going to be one more floor. I think I kind of want to go for the Holy Crown here, just to actually keep. Just that way we would get actual just one more chance. And it's not only just the fact that we get those kind of rooms. We do get those kind of rooms, but we also get 2 more pedestals from our item room. So within that line, it's not entirely too bad. And plus we have restock. So we could earn quite a bunch of money, in a sense. Let's see. Let's see where I want to use this at. I think ideally I would want to use it at a big room. Probably like this. And more so just empty spaces that you would actually want to go ahead and do. So Navi could point out some crawl spaces, and Navi's seems like Navi hasn't found at all. Oh, there's a Tinder rock right here. It's actually kind of hard for me to look and see where the heck these Tinder rocks are. But it really only spawned one now, did it? No, there's the second one. We get hosts. Also want to be careful bombing the skulls. 2 more soul hearts. That's amazing. And I think that's about it. I think that's all she wrote there, chat. At least I think that's what they say nowadays. Yeah, that's about it. Alright. So being able to walk away now with the amount of soul hearts that we got from this floor is actually pretty good. Actually by far better than what we had going into this floor, just being at like 1.5. But being able to have this much now, it's gonna be great. So we have right there a fortune cookie, and I believe that was one of the syringes. I want to say that's Roid Rage, or because we do have growth hormones as our syringe is already. So what am I doing? I could just get out of here. Boss trap room is below us there. Now you might be wondering if you're pretty experienced. Like, why am I not... why did I go with the crown? If, you know, I was gonna go through so many floors and having to get exactly no coins. And that's the kind of thing, actually, is like, I would progress in these floors, and without a doubt, I don't know what's actually making these fires blow up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, counterfeit penny. Or not counterfeit penny, a cardio coin. Counterfeit penny with this could have been absolutely amazing. I was over here thinking that this late in the game, that I'm gonna not really like go in the shop this much, especially as of right now. We got another fortune telling. The temperance machine as well. It's kind of good. Kind of good, not gonna lie. But we're gonna progress into the other floors. We have the virus. I mean, fortune cookie is pretty good and all, and it's a 2-room charge. Vegetable razor is kind of like more so useless further on into the like further on in the levels right now. So I think I'd rather want to have like some kind of, I'll say better active item, but also one that's kind of mediocre at survivability, I feel. Because not only does it do soul hearts, Lord have mercy, but it also does trinkets, tarot cards, and these helpful messages that pop up at the center of our screen. Yeah, a tarot card, the Chariot. Wait, did we? Oh yeah, we already went in there. I was gonna say, having used our sun card, I think ideally now I want to use it to where it gets a bit difficult for me, which I would believe would be the womb. Now, having the AAA battery here would have been probably not great. And there's a ringworm. Now, Navi hasn't pointed out the secret room yet. Oh, great. That's just absolutely amazing. Yep. 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 Okay. Thank you, Fortune Cookie. Oh, well, now, speaking of secret rooms, I know Navi. Hang on 1 second here. Now, it's only one active item, and that's compost. It's probably going to give us another active item for like 10 cents. But not only 10 cents, since we have restock now, the more items that we grab, the price of that item is going to be increased. So probably from 10 cents would more than likely be 12. Alright, Navi, I hear you. Oh my Lord have mercy. Okay. We get 3 soul hearts from our super secret room. That's pretty nice. Wowee. Alright. So what I kind of want to do here now is get enough money for the future floors here, or maybe I could play the fortune telling machine here. Dispense our money there, and then be down to only soul hearts. Solely because the Polaroids that I want to pick up. I'm gonna do that. I wanna say I'd probably spend about maybe getting to like 20 cents. Get that Haro font. It's absolutely amazing. And we get another one as well. Let's dispense one more soul heart. And we get a free chance possibly. And that's, yeah, that's all I want to do. Now in Tail, though, I do have the Sun card, which I actually want to hold on to just for the full mapping, but also heals me. Which kind of defeats my purpose of having to actually try and get one of the Polaroid passives to work. I think anyway, we don't really get to anywhere else. Our store has compost. I don't want to spend that much. So yeah, I think we're probably good to go. I'll say unless we face the angel statue, but I think they're just gonna give us a key. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and face up Mom. Get our 30 coins, Cap. Not Cap, but like, we just get 30 coins. Yay. Oh, did not mean to pick that up. Not at this point. Yeah, let's just take the Polaroid. We get Curse of the Darkness, and I probably might as well use a Sun card here. And especially having to go through a room like this already. Get a full charge, and absolutely nothing. It's actually relatively shorter to where we gotta get to. So that's a bit nice. It's also interesting how I felt like I wasn't actually that close. Get the Hierophant reverse. Get more Bone Hearts. Get a lovely Skull-X. And their back end is the weaker points. And we get the Pentagram, and I think we get Leviathan here. That's pretty good. And another worthless double deal. It's an amazing game. It's amazing where we have these kind of, I don't know. We have these kind of opportunities of good double deals, but just give us that. Like, it's a bit interesting. A bit interesting, I'd say the least. Yeah, we do have another soul heart on the floor, so probably fine enough if we dispense one and then get one back. But the Leviathan transformation, essentially what we get from it is we are able to fly, plus we're able to gain black hearts. I think 2, if I'm not mistaken. Sunrays. That's all I had to say was Sunrays. And we get Curse of the Darkness again. That's a pretty interesting game. What the hell is this room? Oh my goodness. What? What is this room? What the hell? Okay, that is a bit kind of first timer into actually seeing this whole thing. Like, what the hell? Okay, I do want screw. Any keys? Okay, one more. I'm gonna take this one. Okay, we get another key. Nice. And I'm gonna take this one. Pinky. Ties down in more tiers. What I like to see. We get coins. I actually did not know that that was not opened. Okay, we would need about like 7 more keys to be able to open the rest of this. Well, 8 now, just for the one in the figure room as well. No, why don't you just... Yeah, why don't you just do that? Sit and think about what you're doing there, host. How about you think about it? Lord, I almost caught that like I was friggin' Troy Polamalu. Get the full card. We're able to get into a curse for free. We really wanted to. Would you look at that? Justice card. Go in the curse room and use a full card. Kinda doesn't really matter, since we now have a soul heart. Probably would be preferable to maybe get bone hearts. That's just to see if... Okay. That's just to see if maybe we could get a devil deal that will contain more than 1 heart. Contain about 2. As always. Carver spell tears. Alrighty. Alright, fortune cookie. Back to La Luna. I see. Yeah, dice room. Of all things now. Just forget it. Rerolls the pickups in the room. Right. I actually was thinking that I got Octa Maw the Void, but only one can think. Really? Only one can think. Also, that's the way of my own navigation, especially with these floors. Because, yeah, absolutely top tier. I exactly know where to go. No one can tell me otherwise. And, yeah, I know where I'm going. I know what I'm absolutely doing as well. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna make it stop. Golly. Now, if I see another soul heart, I do want to pop my Hierophant kind of right away. If I get another one. A fortune telling machine, okay. You have 65 cents. We actually do get an upgrade for one of our, I think kind of, what's an evil up? What is an evil item that we have actually? Get Black Penny. It would be pretty good if we had a temperance machine early on. I'm gonna clear one more room, possibly. And it's probably the worst room to be in. That's if I didn't have flight. Okay, how did that know? Yeah, death card. We actually do have. Oh, a sec. There we go. Okay. Now keys. Oh. Any keys? Matchbook. Kind of sad, really, that we gotta leave behind all that. All that chests. Kind of really surprising, though, to me that it was that much in a room. Which I'm really surprised about. And there's really no other way as well to kind of get more keys, so let's just keep on going. Yeah, like that did something, game. Like that did something. That surely did something. And we do get a devil deal. And bloody lust. Along with nothing else. Alright. Would probably take just to actually sacrifice possibly both of what I have right now. And we get another. We get the Spirit of the Night and another orbital. I just love to see it. I just love to see it. I do want bloody lust actually, though. The actual sacrifice to the heart. Sucks. Yeah, I'll take Sack Dagger, I suppose. And I mean, we already have Spectral Tears and Flight as well. See if maybe these guys will spawn Black Hearts. Or a tarot card of some use. And there's nothing. Alright. Now, go ahead and pick up a... Go ahead and pick up another red heart. Just for our bone heart. And now let's head on down. Or, not down, but let's go on up. And Curse of the Blind. One of them was Robo Baby, one on the left. But now, of course, since Curse of the Blind now. Oh, it's like we don't even know what's going to be in our store. I don't want to pick up Tick. Although maybe this early on, I think this is Bob's Curse. Yeah. I'll say this early on, maybe. Collider or Gulping. Interesting. Interesting way of putting a game. An amazing, not amazing, an interesting secret room. I want to suppose maybe we go here. No. Okay. So that's not entirely away. Alright, game. You are absolutely just on one right now. We have our store right now. There's no greed as well, so we gotta keep that in mind. No hearts in here whatsoever. Yeah, keep her sack. Okay. It's actually not bad right now. I probably would want to do this to the lowest of what we have right now. Being able to do that, I'd rather get more charges. Pick up a bomb. And we get nothing. But we did up our scaling for damage, which is pretty good. I don't really like this room at all whatsoever. That is a mini. That's a mini floating head. It's kind of weird. Get a full card. And there's Isaac. Okay. Okay. Really didn't want to lose either of this. But alright. Do have a full card. Actually want to go ahead and get... Yeah, screw you, game. Screw you. Now we get a dime. We get teleported. That is a 2-heart container deal. It's almost guaranteed to not grab any of this. Just because it's a blind item. Okay. Abadan is actually pretty good for right now. And I have no idea what this one is. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Able to go ahead and teleport on out. See what's in here. We do have a golden coin. I'm actually really considering picking up Tick right now. Normally Tick is what the trinket is, self-explanatory. It's stuck on you no matter what. See, right now we get more damage and more range, so that's pretty good. We could explore a little bit more, just so that way maybe we could get another coin. Able to put in one more stat. Also, have good enough damage because of Bloody Lust. Keep having to almost tumble onto actually getting that. With that, we get more damage and range as well. And yeah. Restock and Keeper Sec. It's just absolutely amazing. Amazing to have. I'm gonna want to keep these keys. Even though we have 6. Could probably get those 4 in the next floor. Let's go ahead and get Isaac out of the way here. Ideally, I'd want to get him out of this phase early on. But so is phase 2. There we go. Not a nice idea to get hit once, but just so happens that I do. It just so happens that it happens. So the last floor with the chest. We get Anemic. We get more range. The D10, Lodestone, and Epiphora. Epiphora in this is actually pretty good. The more continuous fire that we do, the faster our tears will actually be able to go sporadic, out of control like this. And Lodestone being a magnetizing tears at a certain chance, or at a certain luck for 100%. And D10 is just re-rolling all the enemies in the room. Now the only bad thing here is we let go just to proc our Maw the Void. Then the Epiphora passive would absolutely stop and would just be no more. Oh, we have flying. What am I doing? Can actually own up Pestilence. How did that not hit me? Ooh, Friend Finder? Friend Finder is pretty fun. Also, this is not the way to go, apparently. Is this the way to go now? Okay, it is. How on earth? Alright. Got a big room here. You get Duke of Flies. Multiple of them. We got Black Champion Duke. 2 of them. And then just regular Duke. Another double room. Big room, I should say. What's good about this is whenever we activate the item, our fortune cookie, then it's not gonna like dispense the, or it's not gonna get rid of the effects. For Epiphora. So that's what I like about this. And Rag Mega is Rag no more. And Wretched is Wretched. Alright. Let's keep on going. Get Husk, or Duke of Husk, I think. Or I think they're just called Husk in general. I'm gonna try and keep my passive for Epiphora, but sometimes it might not happen. Alright, Fortune Cookie, are you really not gonna help a brother out now? Like, what's going on? What's going on now, huh? I wanted to get rid of Pestilence before. We get a Soul Heart still. Okay. A bit interesting game, but alright. Telling me that Blue Baby is near. Oh, that's right. These are these are ours, thanks to Dirty Mind. Ooh. Okay. Fortune Cookie. But what happened to the other times, huh? And Minecrafter. Alright, and it's Blue Baby time. Yeah, Dirty Mind. Oh, okay. Got Dirty Mind doing Dirty Mind stuff. And oh, are you not dead? And that's the run now. No thank you, Delirium. Not today. Not today at all. But yeah, what an interesting run this kind of was. I mean, I think Fortune Cookie is a bit more so of like, just more so of the reliant one at the end of the day. Because if you got nothing else, like, Book of Revelations or Satanic Bible at the end, then, you're just best into actually, having to actually play with, the mediocre kind of items. But also at the end there, just kind of helping us out a lot with like decent amount of stats as well from like the items as well. And yeah, it's kind of a good run there. Not gonna lie. Got 1 hour and 16 minutes in the video or of this recording. Of course, as always, I kind of just waste my time with like other floors and to trying to figure out what I want to do. But just more so just playing out my thought process in the background for just the gameplay within itself. But yeah, anyhow though, I digress. If you enjoyed this video, thank you so much for watching. Even if you're listening from wherever you are, I hope you're having an amazing day or a fantastic night, whatever you're doing, whatever, however you are doing. Hope you are taking care of yourself, doing very well. And yeah, as always though, appreciate it for y'all watching, and I'll see you guys next time. So long, you guys, and bye bye. Much love, y'all.